Ko Holoyumla Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's the brother, Kanan, coming at you with a quick hit before camp. Adawan Ratazah, that's Lord willing. Sleep behind the wheel. All right. And you looking at it, who they nicknamed Sleepy Joe. All right. Supposed to be the most powerful man in this world because he's the leader of spiritual Babylon, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, aka the United Snakes of America. Okay. So we all know about his age issues and his dementia, and regardless, they want to push two old senior citizens in the power seat. Okay, that's who your choice is. And it's not even your choice. That's who the illusion the elites gave you, that these are your options. I always say, out of all the people with these supposed to be scholars of Esau's his school system, you go there, you college basically, and you get your degrees. Out of all the millions, this is the options you've been given. And once again, it's just an illusion. Okay, so this is going to be a quick hit. I pray that it be edifying. Okay, so I like to get you the reason why I said sleep behind the wheel. All right, this expression comes from the idea of someone falling asleep while driving a car. I'm not using it for that, but as a idiom. Now, idiom, I just learned probably a while back, about a month ago. Like, here's an example of it: beating around the bush. You're not beating the bush. Somebody is not giving you the straightforward. Instead of just coming out and saying what they mean, they're going around using words to go around what they actually mean. That's an idiom. Okay, that's an example. And so is this. Okay, it means someone is not paying attention or is focused. He can't be focused. He's damn near dementia walking. Okay, like we call him Weekend at Bernie's. That's what he literally is on what they are doing. So what is he supposed to be doing? Leading the United States of America. Okay, to prosper, but he can't do that because that's not the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now let's get it. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart. Who are the kings? Okay, the kings are your modern day presidents, which he is, your politicians, and then you have authoritarians. Okay, all set up by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, especially throughout all age. It's his world. Okay, the king's hearts. What is their heart? Their mind. Okay, we can get that. Let's look that word up. H 38 and 20.
Strong's H 3820. Lave.
Okay, and we know in Paleo that's Lab. There is no E. That's Lab, Lab. Okay, and that's what is it going to? Inner man's mind, will, heart, understanding. Okay, so let's go back to that verse. The king's heart, his lab, his understanding is in the hands of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it wheresoever he will. Okay, who is he? Yahweh, the creator, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Well, however he wants this to play out, there's no way around it. It says the kings, not your king, not his king, all of them, the world. Okay, this is just a movie. It's a stage. So here's my fair use copyright 107. I am not selling a product. This is strictly for educational purposes.
On the presidential ticket. According to Politico, one major Democratic donor and Biden supporter said it was time for him to end his campaign. He said in a text message, Biden needs to drop out, no question about it. The donor described Biden's night as the worst performance in history and said Biden was so bad that no one will pay attention to Trump's lies. Another Democratic donor wrote over text message, "Our only hope is that he bows out. We've brokered a convention or he dies. Otherwise, we are effing dead." Former.
Okay, now that's just one example. All right, and that's coming from his base, which they knew better. They knew better. Everybody should be seeing this. The world knows better. But they're going to still push this agenda. Why? Because we just read it. It's the rule of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is the end of Esau's rule. Okay? Let's further back that up. Jeremiah 49 and 7. See, you people getting ready for this whatever holiday, the 4th, you're lost. At least you repent. Jeremiah 49 and 7. Concerning Edom, there's those people, Esau's children, the nation. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua of hosts. What's hosts going to? Armies. Is wisdom no more in Teman? Teman being your Germans. Now, they are Edoms. Once again, Edom. They're Edomites, and they're everywhere because after World War II, they was party amongst their people, kind of like the Leviticus priests. Okay, they're amongst all the people. They're scientists and whatnot. Is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Okay, that goes right back to what we just got through reading. Who gave them the wisdom? Who's taking the wisdom? Who set them up? Who's putting them down? Okay, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O habitations of Denim, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. And I like the cross Bible comparison. So let's get one. Here is the NET, Jeremiah 49 and 8. Turn and flee, take up refuge in remote places. And that's exactly what they're going to do, the elites at least. Ye people who live in Denon, for I will bring disaster upon the descendants of Esau. Who? The descendants of Esau. I thought that they was gone, vocab. Well, that's not what the scriptures say. I have decided it is time for me to punish them. Okay? Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua. And we know ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay? Is that all? All right. See, they move these references around. I may grab one more. Okay. The NLT. Turn and flee. Hide in deep caves. Isn't that what they're going to do? Bunkers and whatnot? Ye people of Denon. For when I bring disaster on Edom, I will punish you too. Okay? So, all right. If grape gatherers came to thee, and this is also quoted in Obadiah, so you know he means it. Okay? Hebrew hopscotch. And know it's called precept upon precept. And it's a must for understanding. If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes, a few here and there? If thieves by night, thy will destroy till they had enough. Okay? But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay? So that's how Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua feels about these people. Once again, I said in the last lesson, the vessel created for wrath. The wicked vessel created for wrath. For Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua's pleasure to destroy them. Okay? Let's give you another example.
Well, first, the easy part. Donald Trump is a liar, a flawed character, mean, a jerk, very unlikable, and that was obvious tonight. Now, the hard and heartbreaking part. I have been a surrogate for some presidential candidates in my time. I know what the job is after a debate of a surrogate. I've never wanted to be a surrogate more than I do right now. Because when you're a surrogate, you have to focus on the positives. But I have said very clearly and very plainly on this network, and my job now is to be really honest. Joe Biden had one thing he had to do tonight, and he didn't do it. He had one thing he had to accomplish, and that was reassure America that he was up to the job at his age. And he failed at that tonight.
Co-host of Pod Save the World.
Once again, why I named this Sleep Behind the Wheel. He has no control of that. All right? We're going to grab one more precept. I pray that this has been edifying. Once again, this is a quick hit. We're going to the book of Obadiah to match up with Jeremiah. This is Obadiah, one chapter. So chapter 1, starting at verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Allah, power, concerning Edom. There's those people again. I thought they disappeared. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. An ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. Who are those ambassadors? The men sighing and crying for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Where is Great Millstone? Worldwide. Okay, for the majority. And then you got like-minded men. I'm not in Great Millstone, but I come, Adawan Ratazai, Lord willing, with the same message. They're everywhere as well, you know. Is sent amongst the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Now we know spiritual Babylon is greatly despised at this point. Hey, you got all these nations assembling together. The dragons of Arabia coming together with the bear, Russia, with the Hamites, all of them with one thing on their mind: eliminate this whore. The whore that rides up on the beast. Now, who's gonna start it off is the beast, your NATO. Okay, Turkey turning, say I'm done with y'all. All right, it's all, the stage is set. The pride of thy heart, there's that word heart again, thy mind, the pride of thy mind have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. Now, how's their infrastructure? They like to go up, build straight up, not sideways. They like to go straight up, Trump bragging after 9/11. I got the biggest high riser now. Okay. Whose inhabitations is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and that's their mascot. Go look or Google it. That's not just the United States. That's been the mascot throughout Edom. And though thou settest thy nest amongst the stars, yeah, that lie amongst the stars. They got the satellites up there, but once again, fool talking about we don't play golf on the moon. You ain't never been to no moon. Ain't none of y'all. Never will go. Thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Here's that verse that I alluded to. I believe that was verse 9 of Jeremiah 49. If thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art they cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not have left some grapes? You know, a thief takes what I don't have my place robbed, broken in, and the only thing was missing was my video game. Fools left cash in my drawer, which led me to believe that was an inside job, friend job. I mean, because for who gonna care enough about you to break in your shit, only take a video game? Okay, come on, man. I had some fingers I had to point to. You left over $200 sitting in my drawer. Okay, but once again, that's an example. They didn't take everything. All right. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up through the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, exposing them? Okay, all the men of the Confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. That's that NATO, that beast. Okay, they prevailed against thee. They that eat the bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Hey, you see him right up on the stage, Sleepy Joe. And then that option that y'all have, you better Remember when Joe got in office, they was, oh, happy day. Now you ready for Trump to come back. You think about that. You just call it the two lesser of the evils, and that's what you're willing to accept. And that's all set up by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? Shall I not in that day say if Yahweh Bashim Yahushai even destroy the wise man out of Edom and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? So all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? He's dealing with all of y'all from worldwide, every tribe of Edom, because they have tribes just like we had the 12 tribes, okay? Oh, mighty man, oh, Teeman, there's that Teeman again. I explained to you guys earlier, the Germans, okay? The scientists shall be dismayed to the ends that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Except for the election, who got to come out just like, you know, how they do every nation they elect. They're going to run and be brought out to captivity. Okay? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. Okay? And thou shalt be cut off forever. Okay? And hey, and that's the promise of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Ain't no way around it. It's his will. All right? I'm going to leave you off with this.
Because they went out after this debate to have a little victory lap. And I'm sure you all saw this video where her reaction to Joe's performance is to tell him, great job, you answered all of the questions. I mean, she talks to him like he's a disabled toddler. And this is supposed to be someone who loves this man, who has vowed to spend her life with him in sickness and in health. And it's honestly devastating to me that she cannot see what is happening and has apparently not given the go-ahead for him to step aside. And CNN is now reporting.
That was just a little bonus. The only reason I threw that in there is because we're fortunate. We have the leaders starting at the House of Great Millstone and like-minded men, starting with the elder Apostle Tuhar, who is sharp enough to do his lessons, sharp enough to run camp. That's why there's no excuses for anybody from any age that has dedicated themselves to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to do the work. I mean, I'm not in a wheelchair or anything. You know, I said that's why I said Adawan Ratazai, I'll be going to camp today. You know, I'm on the other side, but still. All right. We got sharp elder apostles, all of them. They do the work. They set the example. They set the standard. Now, I feel like if Apostle Tahar wasn't up there, it'd be all kind of camps trying to take aim at him, but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is not allowing that to happen. And I just want to say the water for our leadership compared to leadership of this wicked ass world that is about to be passed over the end of Esau and the beginning of Jacob. And I just wanted to say the water for that. This has been a quick hit. And look what time it is, 4:41. Call ho loyum la Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Rikakwadash. Shalom.